Every year we try to bring the best Deltapine germplasm to the market. That's no exception with the year 2020. The first variety that we're going to talk about is 2012. What I'm seeing this year in 2012 is consistent earliness and consistent early fruit set. As I look in this crop canopy, I see that we're about 5 nodes above white flower. So this variety is finishing off hard. We've got some heat on it now. What I do like about 2012 is the earliness and its response to PGR. It responds well to picks, it stops when you need it to stop, and it goes across soil types. When I think about the North Delta, Clarksdale, Cahoma County, Tunica County area, this is going to be a major player coming in the future. It's Bollgard 3, it's bacterial blight resistant, and it runs with yield with 1646. Next up is Deltapine 2020. It brings earliness, Bollgard 3, bacterial blight resistant. It's early, it's not quite as early as what we just talked about in 2012, but it is early. One thing I like about this variety is it goes a lot of different places, especially in the hills of Mississippi. This is going to be a very good variety. As we look at it, we did some counts earlier. We're running about around 95% retention. It's extremely high fruit load. It is about 6 to 7 nodes above white flower, so it's a little bit later than the 2012, but it's going to be a very good option for people in North Mississippi and especially the hills. I encourage you to get out and take a look at this variety. It's going to be a really good one going forward.
This is 2038. This is one of our newest offerings in Deltapine brand. We really like this cotton variety. You can see it's pretty good size. One thing we found with this one is it's pretty aggressive growing early. In fact, it's even a little bit more aggressive than 1646 early, but when it loads up, it's going to quit. And it will respond to growth regulators a lot better than 1646 will once it loads up. Really good, nice plant. It's a little columnar, a little bit taller than 1646 and a little narrower. It's also resistant to bacterial blight. It fruits up early. And as you can see here, it already has a good set of bolls on it. Really good boll set, a lot of first position fruit. This one is setting up really nicely. A good mid-season cotton. Okay, so the last two that we're going to talk about, the #1 cotton brand in the U.S., and that's Deltapine 1646 and Deltapine 2055. You can see they're basically the same size. And you'll notice from the video that they're a little bit shorter right now than you'll see with our 2038. These will certainly continue to grow. I can guarantee you they will continue to grow and continue to get big. They have to be managed very aggressively with methacquat chloride or growth regulators. Of course, the Deltapine 1646 is blight resistant, 2055 is not. These are very similar genetically. They're not the same, but they're very similar. Of course, the 2055 carries the Bollgard 3, just like the 2038 carried the Bollgard 3. 1646 is the Bollgard 2. Obviously, what we're comparing everything we have in cotton against is against 1646. This past year, we've really seen some good results with things like 2038, 2020, and others versus what we get out of 1646. So we're really excited this year to get these yields out and see what we've got.